How do we cultivate trust? Okay. So I'll start with this quote. We're often swayed by complexity when simplicity is the real mark of intelligence. So I remember this one day when I was in clinic, and it was a fairly busy day. And I walked into the room to greet this young lady, and she looked to be about in her 30s at the time. And she had come in for an upper respiratory infection. And so I asked her how she was doing, and she said, fine. But there was something about her body language that didn't match her words. So I said in a sort of light and joking manner, well, that was convincing. And I gave her a little smile. And she said, well, actually, and then she sort of broke into tears and began to tell me how stressed she was, how she, being a mom and with work and with all the hats that she wore, and how overwhelming it all was, and how she felt alone and didn't have support. And so after a period of time, just listening to her and then, having a little dialogue back and forth, um, when she was ready to leave at the end of the visit, she shared with me, she said, who knew that coming to see your doctor for a cold could be so therapeutic? And honestly, I didn't do really much except for listening. So people often take for granted that the most basic of skills can have the biggest and most pervasive impact on entire organizations and communities. And this is something that I have seen over and over.